My shit is behind us. Is that...
Yeah, come on.
Thanks. Wish you a great show. God bless you. Thanks a lot for coming.
I have to record this again because I didn't like the previous one that I was the video on this topic. So I'd like to talk about the healing power of concerts, I guess, shows and music in general. First of all, I'd like to say that I don't know who watched this video, who end up watching this video in the future, but I just want to emphasize this, that I don't like to divide music on types and kinds, because for me it's like this great fusion of sounds and the thin line between this kind of music and that type of music, just all the division that people made, and so it doesn't really matter to me, and it never did, because I listen to all types of and kinds of music, and I'm fine with that, and I'm making fun of myself on that one, so I don't really care, and I never really cared even when I was a teenager and it was kind of important what kind of music you listen to. So I was listening to like R&B, Latin pop, and so yeah, the divisions that people made. But for example, it was very popular when I was like 12 or 13 to listen to rap music or rock music, and I listened to that too. Like I loved Eminem or Limp Bizkit, then later Linkin Park and 3 Days Grace and so on. But I still loved Latin music and R&B, and even then I started listening to really heavy music, and it's still so many types and so many kinds of music that I listen to, so I can't really divide that, and I can't say that I'm like a fan of this kind of music or that kind of music. No, because music is music. I also compose songs and music, and because so different artists and bands shaped me, shaped my visions, shaped my own art and music, and so I can't say that it is this one or it is that one. So they all made some impact, and they still do, and I'm grateful for that. So in one word, it is inspiration, and it's a different and profound topic to talk about. But yeah, so now I'm still in this 5 days past, and I'm still 5 days past, and I'm still in this type of post-concert. I like to call it ennui. Let's call it this French word, because I don't like the term depression. I know that people use that in small, in a maybe a fun way, because we all know that depression is a very serious disease. Yeah, and it's not so easy to gain, and let's not call it that, but yeah, it's this really like missing, longing to experience something so beautiful, so warm, and something that gave you so much energy. And I might cry right now a little bit because I know I didn't plan to record my tears, but it just gets me every time. Okay, once I start, maybe I'll cry the whole video, but yeah. So, as you can see, the concert, the show was amazing. I mean, it was beautiful. Great dance concert, and so okay, I was the first one to arrive, and Saturday, 2,000 people can gather in this concert hall, and I was literally the first one to arrive. Can you imagine that? I count myself. In Armenia, so there was DJ Smoke. It was fine, and there was some other artists that I really don't follow, but the public seemed to know them and even know their songs. Yeah, but so I arrived really early, and I was the first one, very dedicated to see Craig, and yeah, I had this tiny hope to see him maybe for a minute or even half a minute, and I even signed a book for him. But then I realized when I arrived there that I talked with some staff members, with different people, and they told me he is arriving and he is giving concert, and that's it. So then I saw, so the people were coming, and they arrived this concert hall. It was packed, and so if you're interested, you can see the footage of it, and it was really packed from both sides and in the middle, and I was in the fan zone, but yeah, still, as I arrived earlier, I was near the stage, and it was wonderful. And so yeah, I realized that maybe it will be not so convenient, and maybe Craig himself, he doesn't want that. I saw some people randomly seeing him in the street or near the hotel, I guess, but yeah, I realized that maybe he needs this privacy, and even if you pay attention, he even said about it 20 years ago, so that he doesn't want to please fans, and because yeah, it's another topic. I mean, to music, and see one of my favorite artists, and now I can say humans, because you can call it weird, but I really sense people from music, and yeah, it's one thing that you listen to something, but when you realize that the person is really what you thought of them, because he just at that time he just shared his soul really, and so many people were connected, and for like hour and a half we all were tuned to this energy, and yeah, of course I sang, but I tried not to take lots of pictures or videos. Of course, some special moments, but more special moments, they just stayed there and in my memory, in my heart. So this artist, this Craig David, he is heavenly kissed. I think he has this gift. It's like he was so adorable, so musical, so entertaining and interacting with public, and so kind. Even there you could sense his kindness, and of course he was like doing this fun stuff, like flirting with you, kind of, but of course in a very subtle, and I know that it's like part of a show, and you have to do that, especially if you are near the stage, so you get attention. But it was still very like fun and cute that like he looks at you and looks into your eyes for several seconds and sings some lines like being a special lady in his heart and something like that. And of course, it's just a show, but it was something, yeah. And musically speaking, he was like 100% there. I would say even 200%. He was rapping so fast, singing beautifully, like from his soul. All this transformations of his voice, these vibrations, the notes he hit. I don't know. It's I call it. It's not only like professional, but professional music in musical terms. But it's like he just has this gift, and he keeps sharing it, and I'm so grateful. Like I can experience that, because you just live life and you don't know what happens next, and you think that like some things are never going to happen, and then they do, and like maybe you appreciate them now more. I think I appreciated this concept more than if I understand it more than if I was like younger, because I started listening to Craig when it was maybe the exact year or two when I was starting to write my own songs, and I was training my vocals back then. And because I sang like since I've been singing since I'm 1 year old to leave my family, but yeah, I really started dreaming of that when I was 8, and when I first become like a since my early teens I was writing songs. I started writing songs, and Craig David was one of those artists that influenced me, especially in terms of vocals, because I still think that I don't know, there's not so many musicians or artists touch me in that way, touch my soul with not even music but with the voice. And But of course, it was the whole package because his sense of stage, his sense of music, his way to combine all that, and especially he was even trying to dance, and he was DJing, he was rapping so fast that I thought that no, you can't. But he could, and I was laughing, like I was literally laughing there and crying, and all those emotions, and I was sending kisses, and he was showing these hearts, little hearts, and we were showing hearts, and we were. One time I looked at him, and he looked at me, and we exchanged like this. We pointed at each other, fingers, and yeah. Also, he said "Merci chat" like 2 or 3 times, and we were. Yeah, I think it's that. Like when I was going back, I heard so many people laughing at that fact that he created, he learned this phrase which means thanks a lot in Armenian, and so he was repeating that, and it was so cute. Yeah. So the next concert, the next show, I maybe won't talk about that in chronological order. And of course, Craig David's show is the most recent one because, and that's why it's the most recent one. That's why. And yes, first of all, P.O.D. Drowning Pool. Okay, P.O.D. Drowning Pool. I loved P.O.D. I loved many of their songs, and when I heard that they're coming to, it was back in Rostov. It was near the town I live, where we used to live in, and so I said, my brother was accompanying me to several concerts, and I said, okay, we need to go, I need that. And actually, yes, it was the time in my life when I was very maybe lost, yeah, and it was transformative, it was heartbreaking sometimes, and although I wasn't even aware what's ahead, and I still realized how much those shows gave me, even to my future self, because they helped me not only that, but so this music, it heals not only in the moment, but it gives you some strength, energy to go on even in your hardest times, because you can come back to that safe place, that loving place, that your world, yes, your inner world, which transformed into the actual world, and you can sit there for a while, figuratively speaking, and do the things you need to do. And yeah, so I wasn't even aware of the impact of that. I mean, I was very excited, and after the shows, I was healed, practically healed, and I was moving on from what was bothering me back then. And maybe when looking back, I can say that, yeah, you don't know what you're wasting your time at when you still have so many things that will happen to you, and it just wasn't worth it. But yeah, but back then, those were my problems, that was my pain, and that music helped me to, those shows, they helped me to just move on and to be happy and wholesome, and to be in my dreams again. and I can't even explain. I can't even put into words how much those shows gave me. So first of all, it was P.O.D. drowning pool, and so we went there. They had meet and greet before the show. Both P.O.D. and drowning pool, they were like the kindest, and so I gave a gift to Sunny, the lead singer of P.O.D. and among the stuff I gave him, there was this flash drive, and I recently remembered this when I posted a picture of him. There was this flash drive with my a cappella songs, like several weeks ago, I accidentally listened to the snippet of the song, which was also on that flash drive I gave to Sunny, and it was so embarrassing. But yeah, back then I thought it's a very nice idea. And also I told him about my brother's band, in a way, by the way, and yeah, so, and I gave him other stuff, and I told him, please don't throw this away. And this other member of P.O.D., the bass player, he says Sunny never throws anything away. And yeah, it turned out he has a whole room of stuff that he keeps, this stuff that people give him through all the years. Stuff that fans give him, these gifts, he keeps them in the separate room. And yeah, so now, but now I told him not to throw that away, but I hoped, yeah, that he keeps my gifts, but he threw the flash drive away. Yeah, but and there also was they were the kindest, the nicest people. They still are, and I connected. Back then I only had Twitter, now I don't have that, and I connected to Sunny, and I think Marcus also after the show, yeah, and they would retweet or send some short replies, because obviously it's tweeted, but yeah, so it seemed like they remember people from the concert, from the show, and it was very nice. And so this guitar player of drowning pool, JC, he really became friends with my brother, because I know that my brother likes some of the songs of drowning pool, and he likes their music, and they really connected at once. And people were asking me, like other fans, because we had some time before the show, JC was following us and he was talking to my brother constantly, and all the people were asking me, is your brother his translator? And I was saying, no, they just met, and then they connected on Facebook, and my brother shared his music. So yeah, and so JC was jumping up in front, so he was scaring us in the crowd while during the concert, or he would perform and go back and forth, and yeah, he was very fun. And he told us this phrase, this line that I still remember. He said that when I was a kid, I couldn't afford to go to any of the shows that I wanted to see, and so when I became the member of drowning pool, I decided that I will go to people, and I will interact with my followers, fans, admirers, So yeah, I'll give these kids the opportunity that I didn't have back then, and it really hit hard and hit the right places. So next show was that I attended, like it was next year. I also learned that from Twitter. It was the band Dredg, and when I first, it was my brother who introduced them to me. He just sent some videos, I think. But yeah, the first one was Bug Eyes, and the minute I saw it, the same was with Incubus. The minute I saw that video, I knew, I even wrote my brother, I know that I have one more favorite band, and later on they became my, Dredg became my, one of the top bands that I love, and yeah, so I can't explain why. Maybe it's all energy, just sense our people, like some say our tribe, and yeah, like lyrics, music, and later on I learned some more about the people in the band. They're just kind, nice people, and they just so it's not only the music, but it's also the whole package. And yeah, I still say that it's something, their music is something sacred for me, and I just nothing that I can compare to really. And well, so we had to go to St. Petersburg. Not had to go. I really wanted to go visit the city, and so both of these opportunities to see Dredg. It was already 5 years that I listened to them back then, and so to see Dredg and to see St. Petersburg, because they were also performing in Moscow back then, but we decided to go to St. Petersburg because I really asked to go there, because we visited Moscow many times, and yeah, I really wanted to explore the city, I mean St. Petersburg, and we did that. We had one day, like really 2 days, but one of them was the day of the show, and yeah, before that we went to the museum, and yes, so it was magic. They're magicians. I can see that Dredg is there. It was like fairy tale coming true. I can't explain what that music did to me, and especially since live they were so great, despite of the fact that the sound in that club, it's a rather famous club in St. Petersburg, but it was kind of maybe small, and the sound wasn't that good maybe, but still they did the best they could given those circumstances. And I think there was even something spelled, like some beverage spelled the equipment they got, and but still they continued, and was great, and there were some fun moments. Yeah, that's really what it did to me. It healed me, and I don't know. And so after the show, I know that eventually all members went to take pictures. Went to people to take pictures, but we came off the stage to take pictures, but we only had the chance to speak with Gavin, and it was a very fun moment because my brother confused the names of the lead singer and the drummer, and so Gavin didn't know that we were calling him, so my brother would say Dino is the drummer of the band, but so Gavin wouldn't react obviously, but finally he did, and the people were just everywhere, and I was trying to say something like, "You're my inspiration," something like that, but really I was like blah blah blah, and so I saw that he is very tired, Gavin, but I believe he took the pictures with everyone, and so the crowd is getting impatient, the fans were getting impatient, and go. No, they were not saying anything, but they just wanted to take picture. But Gavin did this gesture, so he pulled everyone away, and he said, "But first," and he just dragged me out of the crowd, and I hugged him, and we took the picture. The picture is terrible. Gavin looks very good. He's cute as always, but I'm just like, my eyes are half closed, and of course I still treasure that picture, that moment, but And also there's a fact that what can you actually say to your favorite band or one of the members of the band? What can you actually say when you have several seconds? So, of course, different. You can visit different shows. Some people can go to shows maybe every day, but for me, I know even the fact that, first of all, there are not so many. Not because I'm so picky. Maybe I am. But there are so many, not so many artists or bands that I really would love to see live. Sometimes they don't visit the places I live in, but just not so many of them that I really want, that would really touch my soul and that I really connect to. Because I listen to lots of music, and it always was that way, but if I want to see someone live, it means that, for me, it's like this sacred, special connection, something very unique.